streaming my way to 1K. I've been hovering around the 220, hovering around the 920, 925 around, and I couldn't be happier. What makes me the most happy is that I have a handful of people that show love to my channel, see the value of my content. Hello, Locaid. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Hit the like button. Support the channel if you haven't already. Share it out on Twitter. I'm this close. I am this close. Crooks, how are you? I'm up there. I'm getting there. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. I truly appreciate it. I couldn't be happier to be where I am, not because I'm almost at 1K, but because the 1K is bringing people that see the value in content, that get inspired, that get motivated. Divine Tiffany, thank you for coming in. My girl, my homie, what's good? Diamond Love, thank you for coming in. Share out the stream. And as people start coming in now, I'm going to say say my intro. Ready? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Wherever you are in the world, yes, it's me, April Love, here in Boston, wishing you a blessed time. Truly hope you have found reasons to smile, to laugh, to enjoy life, to appreciate everything and everyone around you. I know that's a long intro, and I do it in my videos as well, and I've thought about shortening it down or doing something different, but at the same time, I think it's a beautiful, strong way to start off any positive content that I put out, because there are people around the world watching it at different times of the day and night, and when I say I truly hope you're finding reasons to smile, laugh, and enjoy life, I mean it. You know, we have to find at least one thing to make us happy, one thing that at least puts a smile on our face or makes us laugh, you know, even, especially during those hard times. You know, it's the one thing that will get us back to feeling good, even for a second. And hello to everybody. I didn't stream last night. I'm sure some of you noticed. I didn't even get a video together. It was actually pretty hectic last night at work. Yeah, we had a couple little issues tonight too. At the moment, it's quiet. So quiet that I'm slowly feeling it. And I still got about 5 hours to go. I get off at 6 this morning, tonight. So, and it's currently 12:45. I am tired. But I'm here. I am in good spirits for the most part. It might help if I actually drank more of my water. I did good the last 2 nights with my water. Today I'm like kind of back to old habits. The last 2 nights I actually managed to finish the whole bottle. I'm trying to look out the window, but I can't because it's humid outside and the AC's on in here, and it looks a lot like this now. Now look out the window. See how badly you can see me. I think somebody just walked by and I couldn't really tell. I can't even see the thing up there. Ready? Watch. So, can't see out that window. You can't see out that window. You can see me. Hi. Should I do the stream like this for a little while? Alright, let's look. Ready? You can see me in the door window. And now you can actually see outside. Very humid. It's actually nice out, but it is humid. Now my glasses are fogging up. I don't know if you can see right there. It's starting to fog up a little bit. So how's everybody? I think I'm back down to Ghostly, Stephanie, and Tiffany. How's everybody's weekend? I can't see out my glasses. That's like fogged up right there. Nice. Yeah, last night was extra hectic because the horse trailers that come in, I did because we weren't sure if we were opening um, Thursday. It caused a lot of people to come in later than usual. So last night, soon as I came in last night, I came in, these weekends that the horses are here, I'm working 12-hour shifts from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And I gotta. What is it? Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on 1 second. I have to put you on mute. The eventfulness around here hasn't stopped. Somebody put a hose on in one of the barns and practically flooded it out. So, I didn't record whatever else is going on because I don't, technically I'm not supposed to be doing this. Second of all, don't want. And hello, slipping, or freedom. Hello, freedom. Freedoms. I'm just tired. Pistol Pete. Let's see something. Ready? Hashtag I am a creator. What is hashtag I am a creator, you ask? Hashtag I'm a creator. I'm glad you asked. Hashtag I'm a creator is one of the best families, communities on YouTube. We support one another. We share each other's content. Show love to each other's content. Help each other to grow. We connect with one another. Always spreading love and positivity. That's what hashtag I am creator. Hashtag I'm a creator is not about one person and supporting one person. It's multiple people supporting each other. It's multiple people connecting with each other. Ah, just missed the bunny. Hey, Bazaar, thank you for coming in. Sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. Hit that like button, share out the stream. I'm inching my way up to that 1K. I've been kind of stuck around the 920, 925 mark, but I ain't worried. And I've been kind of reaching out to other bigger YouTubers and just thanking them for sharing and doing what they do, because it helps me to continue to want to do what I do. And yes, I am fixing my hair in the camera because I'm bored and I can see where it's sitting up. Okay, let me fix it a little bit. This is the first hair. I've been getting more compliments from this haircut. And you know, ironically, as I'm thanking them, they're putting up videos about it not, don't make your happiness be about material things, or if you're on YouTube, making content, making it about. You talking about my laptop, Ghostly? And money, I see you. Exactly. We can support Tegan, but Tegan, just remember, this is not a sub for sub spot. We're all support one another. We're all about spreading love and positivity. It's and music. um, Again, that's not a sponsor, but that's the laptop that I use. Um, and I edit with Adobe Premiere. Again, not a sponsor, or it's just what I happen to use. Am I getting raided again? Am I getting a raid? Let's get the numbers up. Let's get the supporter number up. Let's go. Let's go. Am I getting raided again? Come on with the raid. Am I getting raided? Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, everybody that's coming in. Much love to you. Help me hit that 1K mark. Share out the stream. Okay. 75 supporters. Let's get to one. Let's see if I can get that 1K. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I can't see my own numbers, so people have to tell me. Angela Davis, thank you. Amanda, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for any and all love. I truly appreciate it. Please go check out some of my videos. If you actually like the content, continue to come back. Continue to support. I do my best to support others in return. Remember, this is not a sub for sub, but everybody that comes into my chat on a regular basis, please know that they will support you. Hashtag I'm a creator, that's what it's about. It's not about supporting one person. It's a community supporting a community. That's what makes us the best family of YouTube. We're not just supporting one person. We're supporting hundreds of people. And as we go, thousands of people. And this is why I don't put my phone while I'm doing the stream. I knew that was going to happen, but I did it anyway, because I'm eager to see my numbers. I'm back. Thank you.
Hey,
how you doing?
You got an overnight for tomorrow?
We don't have the overnights.
You like it's cool weather here? It's like
Okay, somebody tell me what my numbers are. Bas- Basically, a roast is basically, you're kind of like having fun at the other person's expense. Like a lot of the celebrities do that. I guess they do that on Comedy Central. Not a sponsor. Where like all their friends and family friends get together, whatever, and it's kind of like to celebrate the person, but they're basically making stupid jokes about the person at the same time. It's not meant to be all fun and games, but they're basically like bringing, it's like comedian's version of a diss track. You talking about freedom? Freedom. Nutty Buddy. Not Nutty Buddy. Little Debbie chocolate peanut butter wafer thingy. Nutter Butters? Not a sponsor? That stinks. I got all interrupted in the middle of the raid. Just because I was going to go check my stats. See what happens when you care about the numbers? You get run over. Did I get any new supporters, by the way? Can you check, Tiffany? I think I was last at 23 or 24. I would check from my laptop, but it's not connected to any internet. And I could connect it to my phone, but we all know if I play with my phone, it's going to screw up. I've been getting a lot of compliments about my hair, more so than I don't think I ever have. And one of the reasons why I keep messing with it right now is because I feel like I got the Gumby look going on. And wearing the green shirt doesn't help. It's either the Gumby look or the old school Bobby Brown. Or he had the Gumby haircut, so it's the same thing. All I hear in the back of my head is, "It's my prerogative. Do what I want to do, it's my prerogative." You know, what's interesting is I started to say before I was getting rated that, you know, I've been kind of reaching out to some of the bigger YouTubers that I watch. Yeah, actually last night when I didn't do a stream, I tagged like I think 10 YouTubers in a tweet just to tell them that I love and appreciate them, and that I thank them for what they do and what they share. You know, some of them share their vulnerabilities. Some of them share, you know, some of them just try to keep everything as playful as possible. But on top of, you know, them trying to do what they do, whether it's just make content that they enjoy, or if they get on a personal level and talk about what's going on with them, you know, I seen a video recently of somebody else that for sure I don't really worry about the numbers, but at the end of the day, you know, at the end of the day, we want the numbers to grow because we want the audience to come and see our content. We all do our videos because we believe in what we're posting, and we want people to connect with that. So on some level, you have to care about the numbers. But if you make it all about the numbers, you know, just like a couple of the YouTubers have been saying lately, like Casey Neistat just hit 10 million on his channel, on one of his channels, and he was bringing this up. He goes, as exciting as 10 million is, you know, you gotta have that same kind of excitement for 100,000, or 10,000, or 1,000, or whatever. And I'll be honest, I just started watching Casey Neistat. He's, you know, for those who don't know, he hit 10 million recently. So you can see, you know, he's obviously up there as far as subscribers. But, you know, I've heard a couple of YouTubers, I think he might have said it too, that, you know, that's all exciting and good, but even at, you know, you got to be grateful for the 1,000 they get or the 100 you get, And hopefully within those people that are subscribing, you do get a following of people that can appreciate what you're putting out. You know, that they're not expecting you to be a prankster or put drama out. If they see the intent in the value in your content and they connect with it, that's, for me, that's the most important thing. I had, I talk about Fuzi, aka FuziTube, a lot, and he even said it. He's like, I'd rather have 1,000 positive people that get my message and get my intention and see what I'm trying to put out than having the 10 million subscribers filled with a bunch of haters and people that don't necessarily care about the content. And I feel the same way. Yeah, I would love to hit 10 million. I think all of us would like to hit, 1K, 10K, even if we all just got to 1 million or 100K. And a lot of the YouTubers that I watch, I got one fitness guy, Bradley Martin, who was actually talking about it in his vlog today, that, Bradley Martin was even talking about, how, the success that he's gotten, and a lot of YouTubers, all the YouTubers I've watched in one way or another has brought this up. They said, we've become very, I'm saying we, but I'm talking about each one, separately and as a whole. They've all said this in one way or another about their success, saying that, yeah, they put the videos out or whatever content that they put out helped to get them to the success that they have now. They got money, they got the cars, they got the house, they got the success, the success that we all think we want. But they realized as they got all these things that it didn't necessarily equate to their happiness. They thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna get, I'm getting all the success. I got the car, my dream car, my dream house. The fitness guy opened his own gym a year ago. And he was talking about how, as exciting as all that was and having all the success that he got, he was here and there over the last year or two losing focus on him and making himself happy and realizing that the brand new truck that he got wasn't necessarily the thing that to make him happy. Or, he has his gym, but that's not the equivalent, that's not the reason for his happiness. That he realizes that, it's having the joy of what he's doing and the connections with his family and friends, and yeah, with the people that helped him to get the success that he got. His fans or supporters or whatever you want to call them. And he even mentioned, goes, it really matters more about the intent that you have behind what you're for the success you're trying to get. At the end of the day, we're all trying to be happy. We're all trying to reach a certain level of happiness. But we put in, there's nothing wrong with having excitement over a material thing. And yeah, those material things can bring you joy. All right? I've always been on the fence about not putting the emphasis on getting the dream car, whatever. I have videos talking about the dream car that I want. All right? And I know when I get that Jeep, it makes me happy now not even having it. Just the thought of owning this vehicle that I want, just the dream and the idea of it makes me happy before I even have it. And I love the vehicle that I already have. It's 20 years old. It has a few issues, but I love my Jeep. I love my car. And I get just as excited about the Jeep, my dream Jeep or my dream car, as I do for the car that I drive. So I'm happy with what I have today. When I'm worried about my job, I'm worried about where money's coming from. I get upset about not having enough, which is human nature. We do concerned about those things, but at the same time, I'm excited about what I do here. And I was just talking to somebody today who used to do security here. He has a full-time job as head of security with another company doing other stuff. And he takes time off when the horses are here to come back to work with the horses. Hi, Sim Cooking. And he was talking about today how, that he was tired and his feet hurt from his other job, and saying how he's not happy working his other job, because even though what he wanted, he would rather be here with the horses, because it's something he enjoys doing, versus working that job that he's not happy in, even though he's getting the money, enough money that he could go buy a house if he wanted to. And that's kind of the same thing with me. Granted, I don't want to be in security. I'm not, being a security guard wasn't my dream job. But about a year or two ago, a cousin of mine was working as the HR for another security company, and she wanted to have me work there for more money and for a better position. And I did try to go there, and they didn't follow through on anything that they promised. And instead of staying with that other company, even if it was for a couple dollars, a couple dollars more, I was like, this is not worth it. I was better off, with the little hours that I had here at this job. I was happier here. I mean, I was worried about money and everything, but I was happy. I would rather work here for crap money than go work somewhere else where where you're not appreciated, or they don't value you. I'd rather be doing something where I'm valued versus just being another number or employee or whatever. Like, I live near, a major airport, and because the pay there is pretty good, but I'm like, I don't need that headache. Like I said the other night, her job, she's constantly in fear of losing her job. Whether she's legitimately sick or has a family emergency, they could care less. She could be the most perfect employee as far as her job performance, and they could care less. She's just a number. She watches people get fired on a regular basis for the smallest of things. And I'm like, and on top of it, she has to deal with irate and ignorant passengers all day. Some of them are pleasant, but she gets a lot of, entitled, impatient, unhappy people. And they don't value, and even her own employers don't value her work. You know, and I don't care how much I need money. I can't put myself in that type of position. You know, years ago, just before 9/11, or right around that time, I started working as a music teacher, music/arts teacher at a after school program. I was making barely $100 a week doing that because it was an after school program, so it was only like it was extremely part time. But yeah, I'm losing my train of thought. So, which is always the case. But oh no, what I was originally talking about was the YouTubers and how they talk about um, their success and how their success with their success they realize it doesn't equate to finding inner happiness or really finding true happiness. You know. No, it's okay. I get very distracted myself. You could ask Tiffany. I lose my train of thought very easily. And it is 1:30 in the morning here in Boston, so I'm easily distracted. So, if you guys saw the stream from the other night, I'm intending to give away chocolate peanut butter wafer cookie or something. Yeah. But when I hit 1K, I plan to do a 5-person giveaway. So far, I have 3 T-shirts I'm giving away. I'm still figuring out what the last 2 items I'm going to give away are. It may be another shirt. It might be a painting. I was actually playing with the idea of giving away a hat, an aloveproductions hat. But I'm still trying to figure that out. I still gotta give away. I still gotta send out the giveaway, the prizes from the other giveaway. I just haven't had a chance to get to the post office and take the pictures of the artwork that I was giving out. So I gotta do that this coming week. Hopefully I could do it by next Friday because I'll finally next weekend I'll finally have next weekend off. And again, I want to hit 1K by September 1st. My birthday is September 1st. My YouTube wish for my birthday is to hit 1K. stopping because I'm a little tired. I'm losing my train of thought because I'm tired. I'm debating if I want to get coffee or not. I don't really want to, but I may have to. And I honestly want to shut this AC off because it's actually kind of cool in here. But if I shut it off, then I have to deal with the humidity outside. So I was talking to, not talking, but like I sent a couple of messages back and forth today with Remy Moore. He's still working on my project. I am so excited to see what happens with that. We had a couple of talks about the chorus part of the project. Remy. Remy, I was just talking about the project. It took a little bit of figuring out the chorus, but I am excited about this project. You don't know how excited I am about this project. And that's why, like, there's a part of me that wants to rush it, but I want this to come out good. If I'm going to do the opposite of a diss track and actually try to get people to hear it and see it, I need the music to be on point. And we're definitely getting there. We're definitely excited for it. The original, the two original samples, I let Tiffany hear the second of the two samples. She really liked it. It took me a little while to like it, and then when you took out the reverb, I was like, oh, I actually like the reverb now. And so the only thing I didn't fully like was the extra echo in it, but like that gives me chills, and I like if the rest of it comes together, like the chorus is coming together, this is gonna like, ooh, buddy. And so, yeah, and I sent you I responded to the last message you sent me, even with a link with one of Fuzi's videos so you can hear his intro, because his full intro to his videos is usually, good morning to the best family on YouTube, and he does the growl into the camera. But because I'm trying to be musical about it, I was trying to find one where he did it right in the beginning of the video, because he's got a lot of videos that he does it, but he doesn't always say it in the beginning of right in the first 30 seconds of his videos. And the other, if you listen to, hi, Alex. And if you cut all the way to the end of his video, and you'll get more of why I put certain lines into my videos, into the lyrics of what I'm doing, is, again, the intro is good morning to the best family on YouTube, and he does the raw. His outro on a lot of his videos is, and it just slipped my mind. Grind don't stop, the tea stays green, and the lines keep whirring or stay whirring. He did have one other line that he would randomly say, but I didn't put that in the song because I kind of forgot to, and I didn't want to rewrite, you know, edit, put it in more. I didn't want to add more lyric to what I wrote, but but like I said, I like the way that it's going. I like how that set. Yeah, no. When you took out the reverb, I was like, oh, now that sounds like it almost sounds like two separate things. I think with the reverb, it definitely kind of blends better with the music, and and like I said, the way you did it without the reverb, where you had switched it up for where it was good morning, and then you said best family on YouTube to good morning again. I'll be right back. I gotta put this on mute. I gotta deal with some people. Mute for a minute, but I'm gonna start walking around. Just give me a moment. Hey guys, look, it's Mars. It's Mars. I think it's Mars because it's kind of reddish in color. No, it's not a UFO. It's Mars. But
Yeah, you're right. That is Mars. Yeah, this summer it's supposed to be visible throughout the whole season.
all right, I'll mute you guys for now. I haven't been to Mars either. I don't even drink. I don't even eat the candy bar. And I'm gonna have to bring you guys back in the office because my phone's on 9%. So,
Alright, I'm gonna get out of your hair.
all right.
I got relief coming soon too. They're gonna be at the office at 3, so I gotta finish up this spot and get another one.
All right.
Alright.
Well, all right. Thanks for stopping. Man,
Yeah, burn 12, 1246 is already a fourth in it. Do you have any of it assigned for 5, 6, or 7 because those are all empty?
it doesn't look like anyone's in there for tomorrow, so I will take a chance with it. Hopefully, if it doesn't bother anyone, they're not here until the morning and they'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'm back. I'm back. Do you love me? Sorry. Thank you. And I haven't really paid attention to the stream, so let me. I don't know what Mars looks like down in there. And let me go. Okay, I think I'm caught up. tired. So where were we? We're talking about music. We're talking about my collab project with Remy. Okay, so I know where we were talking about the chorus. What's up, Kenneth? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. And I know I haven't said it all stream, but anyone that comes into this and you made it this far in, first of all, thank you. Hit the support button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, leave a positive comment, share anything on my channel out. If you want to support me in any other way, all my links are in the description of all my videos. You can support me on social media. All the links are down below. You can send me a donation. The PayPal link is down below. If you want something in return for your donation, you can buy a t-shirt. Go to aloveproductions.com. The link is down below. Everything I do is meant to spread love and positivity. And yeah. But back to the subject of music, Remy. So we were talking about the chorus, and I was about to talk about how you had it go from Good Morning to the Best Family on YouTube, back to Good Morning, and then to the Raw. But I think the way I want it to stay is the Good Morning to the Best Family on YouTube, and the Raw should be the last line or two. If you put the Raw in its own measure or however you do it, that I think that's the way I hear it and see it. Because even if you did the Good Morning once and do it as an echo like you were doing with the Fuzi and the OK, that might even work. Again, I'm leaving that. I'm giving you, as much creative freedom as possible. Because even though it's my project, because you're collabing with me, I wanted something that we were both going, you know what, that sounds good. That's good. That something we're both happy with, because you're helping me, but the music portion of this is yours. It's my project, but it's becoming part of your project because you're doing you're putting the lyrics and the music in the best possible, ways. So, like I said, you're gonna get. I'm gonna give you full credit. I have to remind myself when I edit the video to put a credit at the end for you and to put your channel down below. Because I want you to get the credit as well. And once I have the full video up, you can even post that video to your channel, as a collab. And right now, I'm even debating, like, I'm very much on the fence. And I'm on the fence on how I'm going to promote this. Because I can easily, clickbait it with a picture of Fuzi, keeping Fuzi's name in the title. But at the same time, I kind of don't want to do that, because I want it to be more of a surprise. And if I can make the thumbnail look right, I have one of Fuzi's t-shirts, and I may use the image on the t-shirt as part of my thumbnail. And anyone that's a Fuzi fan is gonna recognize that. You know, and I'm hoping that if I send it to Fuzi that he'll actually watch it, and if he likes it enough that he'll promote it himself. At the end, you know, that's my ultimate wish and goal for this project, because again, it's supposed to be the opposite of the diss track. I'm starting with Fuzi because he's gotten a lot of negative, as much love and support as the guy gets, he gets just as much hate. And, you know, he gets on, people put him on the drama channel. And, you know, people have made diss tracks on him. So I'm like, you know what? I want to go in the opposite direction. And I think with this song, when I tried to feature throughout the lyrics was, you know, he's been a big fan of, you know, he grew up in the Lion King era, you know, and, you know, that's why I started this song off with Young Simba, because he could, you know, he refers to himself as a lion. He constantly talks about how Lion King, no, I don't want no copyright issues with Disney, but, um, you know, I think one of his old screen names used to be Young Simba. You know, and then the Dollar in a Dream has two different references to it. Hold on a second. Alright, he's taking off. Right. The Dollar in a Dream also has two different references to it. Dollar in a Dream is a reference to J. Cole, who's Fuzi's favorite rapper. And Dollar was the name of his first dog. Because a song from J. Cole. You know, so, like, but I feel like what I tried to capture in the lyrics of this is what made him successful, what he puts out in his videos about himself, about having bipolar and depression, and how he's pushed through it. And you know, the last two were to highlight what he recently did, and how people like to call him crazy and throw negativity at him. Yet you can't knock this guy's hustle. You can't knock what he's tried to do. And if you've really watched him, you've watched him grow over the years. You've watched him stumble and fall and come off as superficial and crazy, yet see him as extremely passionate and giving. So, like, I try to capture all that in the lyrics, you know, and that's why I was like, this is why he has to be the first one, because he's gotten so much hate, and you know, even self-hate. He's showing his own hate for himself in times, you know, and because he's already gotten so much negativity, and even the negativity he put towards himself over the years, I was like, I'm gonna twist this around. I want to make it positive. I want to highlight everything that he shows that is beautiful about it, the positive about him. You know, his intro is "Good morning to the best family on YouTube." Too. You know, he refers to as lions as well, that we're all strong, that we're all powerful, right? And then his outro is the grind don't stop. Because whether you're, no matter, again, how many times you stumble and fall, you get up, you keep pushing forward. The T stays green is just more of a reference from when he went on a 90-day health and fitness journey that he was drinking green tea. One of the only drinks he would allow himself to drink was green tea with nothing in it. And he was like, green tea is green tea if it's just green tea. So, no matter how you put it, it's still green tea. And I guess you could put a reference to it, to life, saying that you are who you are, and, that's, even as you grow, you're still you. You're just, you get what I'm saying. And then the last thing he says is, the lion keeps roaring. Right? Again, keep that as powerful. As to stay, you get what I'm trying, I think you get what I'm trying to say. Because now I'm stumbling over my thoughts, so. I swear you would think that it was like snowing or like downpours. I can't see out these windows whatsoever. I opened the door to hopefully like clear up the windows, but it's not working. But I'm excited for this project. I like the way that it's starting to go. Yeah, it might have just glitched right now because the plug fell out from the phone, so. But I'm getting good. I'm getting vision just from the chorus itself. I'm getting like these visions for the video. I did record some stuff, but I may re-record some, if not the whole video, to coincide with what the music is, and the outlay, because I think it's gonna be beautiful. I think one of the only vampire movies I've ever watched was Lost Boys. I'm not into horror or suspense movies, but I think one of the only vampire style movies I've ever watched was Lost Boys. Especially at work, I won't watch anything remotely suspenseful. There's enough creepiness around here. I have too much of a vivid imagination. Gremlins is one of my favorite movies, and even in that movie, I can spook myself out enough that I turn the lights on in the house just to get to the bathroom. And I don't have a big house. That's why I sneak my food into the movie theaters. Go to the supermarket, buy, the dollar candy that they charge $5 for at the movie theaters. I never watched the first Halloweens. I never watched Halloween. I think I've watched maybe 5 minutes in total of the Friday the 13th movies. I think I've watched bits and pieces of the Freddy Krueger movies. I've watched bits and pieces of Child's Play, Chucky, but I haven't really watched through anything. I did watch the original Blair Witch, which really ended up not being as bad, as scary as people made it out to be. A friend of mine kept threatening me with the movie and ended up sending me a copy of it, and I was like, fine, I'll watch it. And I watched it. I was like, why was that the only part of that movie that was scary was the very end of it? But for the most part, I watched it and I'm like, and why was that supposed to be a scary movie? I'm sure that scares every child in the world at this point. Being anywhere without any internet for a child is like, "Ooh, how are we gonna watch? How are we gonna watch SpongeBob?" Nice. So I didn't see James Cox's. I didn't see the live streams earlier. What was the Okay, no problem. And you heard what? And you got some of my notes already in the stream, so. I forget. Oh no, the question I was gonna ask people, has anybody had issues randomly with hitting notification bells? Because you know what I find interesting is I can hit notification bells on everybody's stream, like channels if I go into, to support somebody, but some of the bigger YouTubers, a couple of them specifically, for some reason, um, the notification bell isn't set for them anymore for me, and I've tried to reset the notification bell, and it won't. I keep getting an error message, and I don't know why. What's up, Harmony? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Have a good night, Remy, and thank you for all you're doing with this project. I know it's going to be epic. I know it's going to be good for both of us, and hopefully good for the YouTube community. I hope it does start a new chapter on YouTube for more positivity. People gotta start making the positive content, the ones that go viral. Even some of the bigger YouTubers that do put out positive content are, getting very discouraged with the fact that, a lot of the negative or, the negative content is getting, the getting trending, going viral and being trended and all that stuff. We gotta, we definitely gotta start pushing the positive content out and supporting. Even we gotta support even the bigger YouTubers that are putting out positive content. The only way things on YouTube are gonna change for the better is if we start promoting not only our channels, us growing channels. We gotta support the big YouTubers that are putting out good, positive, quality. I don't want to name names of the ones that are putting out drama and calling each other out and dissing each other and all that. I want to, the ones that I mentioned the other night are the ones that I watch because, they do their best to put out positive content. They're putting out, even if it's just a video of their daily life, they're not bashing anybody. They're not, trying to do anything outrageous just to get the views or get clout or get whatever. We gotta change the game ourselves. For making these entertainment news channels, kind of like a TMZ type of thing, to report on the drama. We gotta come up with you gotta come up, if people are gonna do those entertainment style things, it's gotta be on the highlighting the positive. I used to last year when I was trying to make each day a different style of video, or like I would for a good 6 months, almost, yeah, for over 6 months, I was doing video like every day. Almost every day I would have a specific theme for my videos. Right, I had motivational Mondays, which would either be a motivational talk, or I would do some kind of motivational style skit, or something on the motivational realm. Tuesday was dedicated to my poetry because my radio show used to be on Tuesdays, and I would do a poem for the radio show. So I would make a video coinciding with that. So I would have Poetry Tuesdays. I did a cooking video on Thursdays, but Fridays I would dedicate to, I called it Fantastic Fridays because I didn't know what else to call it. But basically, I used my Friday videos to highlight something positive that either happened in my life, somebody I know, a content creator, a celebrity. I would purposely make it about something positive that happened that week. It wouldn't be like an entertainment show, but it would be partially a regular vlog, but I would bring up, all right, so this is Fantastic Friday, and let's see, what am I gonna highlight this week? What was fantastic about this week? Did something great happen for somebody else? Like, if it was a YouTuber that hit 10 million, I'd be like, Alex Wasabi just hit 10 million subscribers. Let's give him, let's go show him some love. Da 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 da. He's been a great inspiration, and I got positive about that person. If it was something in my life, I would be like, I went 5 days I bring up that I went 5 days at the gym, or if something positive happened in my community, I would bring that up. That would, and maybe that's something I need to get back into to try to, the only problem I have with doing that is that I don't branch out too much with like even the bigger YouTubers. I have maybe 10 bigger YouTubers that I watch on a regular basis, and I've just recently in the last 2 months added 2 people to that. For the longest time, so even though it wasn't meant to be like an outward, like, deliberate, negative, drama-filled video, he would be authentic about what was going on with him. Right. And that's why I followed Fuzi for as long as I have, is that he does, for the most part, try to stay on the positive side, but he's also transparent enough that he shows when he's not in the not so positive side. But I still follow him even when he has those negative moments, because he's being real about where he is emotionally and mentally and whatever. And he'll admit in his own videos when he's faked something. He admits to be one of those people that faked pranks or social experiments. He admits when, he'll call himself out on videos that he did fake stuff on to get views. So, that's one of the, I can respect him for being open like that. Where other YouTubers are going, no, I don't do that. What are you talking about? When not all the bigger YouTubers are as authentic. And they are doing it for views and for popularity or whatever. Not a sponsor. Alright, is the logo gone? It's not a sponsor. I'm getting quiet because I'm tired. No, I don't. I am tired. That's the one thing I haven't been able to ever do is sing and play an instrument at the same time. One with the earth, with the sky. One. I can sing when my voice allows me to. I can play an instrument, but I can't do both at the same time. I'm looking out the mirror, out the window, like I can actually see something, and I can't see anything. What's up, Nathan? Did you just ask me to sing? I may seem completely out of tune though. Hit that like button. Share out the stream. Alright, I'll probably sing completely out of tune, but who wants to hear me sing? I guess nobody wants to hear me sing. That's a good thing. Anyone that wants to hear me sing, you gotta put the microphone emoji. Okay, Tiffany wants to hear me sing. Apparently nobody else does. I didn't say I would dance. And not that kind of dance. Tiffany, I guess you're the only one that wants to hear me sing. One with the earth, with the sky, one with everything in life. I believe it will start with conviction of the heart. There's only one song that I can. There's only one song that I know word for word. I don't know if I should sing the whole thing because of copyright issues, but. And Disney issues. Alright, please know that I am not the owner of any song I may sing. I am not trying to benefit the rights to the song. This is solely for fun. What do you know? There's so much to be done. Count all the bees in the hive. Chase all the clouds from the sky. Back to the days of Christopher Robin and Pooh. So hard to believe. I can't remember the last verse. I thought I remembered the whole thing. It's there, but not completely. And both the songs I did were from Kenny Loggins. The Pooh song was Return to Pooh Corner, or House of Pooh Corner. And the other song was Conviction of the Heart. Pooh Corner. If you go to his Facebook page, he's been posting the summer interview series, and they were asking him about the Pooh Corner song and how he got the rights for that song. Because, you know, if you heard me the last couple of times, you heard about me being a huge fan of Kenny Loggins. And I heard this story before, but I heard more of it recently. So, Pooh Corner is one of the first songs that Kenny ever wrote. And he originally wrote it in high school, in his senior year of high school. And he out of high school, he found a job. He got a job in LA writing songs for other artists for $100 a week. And when he started actually making music for himself, he was about to record, you know, and he got, you know, Disney, I think, tried to jump on him because of, you know, the topic of the song. But he unknowingly was dating Walt Disney's daughter at the time. Because he's like, the girl that I was going out with, Tennessee, he's like, the girl that I was going out with, right, I said, oh, I can't record that song because Disney won't let me. And she's like, Disney won't let you? Oh, let me call Daddy. And he's one of the only people that ever get the rights to a song referring to a Disney character or Disney theme thing. Hi Trendy, Tennessee, how are you all? Yeah, go to his Facebook page because I think he has these interviews up over there. You'll get some really good insight on some of his music. I'm doing well, thank you. I appreciate you asking. And I appreciate you stopping by. My phone is very upset with me right now. It wants to charge, but the live stream keeps it from charging properly. Are you talking about the one from the 90s? You kidding me? You know I auditioned for that? You know I auditioned for that back in the 90s? They were doing auditions in Boston. And I could be wrong, but I think if you know Justin Timberlake, Chazé, JC Chazé were on there. And I want to believe that the day that I auditioned, I think JC auditioned the same day. but I don't think that was his first time auditioning. I could be wrong, but I remember when I was auditioning, there was a boy that the casting director was like, "Oh, you're here again," and I can very vaguely remember what the kid looked like, but I like every time I see JC when he was younger, I'm like, is that the kid that I auditioned with? For the life of me, I can't remember, but there's a slight chance that I think it was him. And that was like my first and only like real, like big audition type thing that I tried to go for. About 10. So, but I did try to get involved in other TV show audition things that came through Boston. I think I think there was only one other one I tried. There used to be this show I think on I don't think it ran for long, but I think it was on ABC. Um, it was like a life coach self improvement show where they had a group of people staying kind of it was a reality show thing that was geared around self improvement, and they had the life coaches, and one of the life coaches was the woman that had that's friends with Oprah, Ivana or Iana or whatever her name is. She was one of the life coaches on the show, as well as I think there was like two or three other life coaches, and they were doing like a second or third season, and I was trying to get on that because it was something that I thought it would be beneficial for me. I'm just watching the battle in the chat. Hi, Tiffany. I want to take you on a road trip in the back, in the stable area, but I don't. My phone doesn't have enough power. Unfortunately, I can't do it because if I unplug my phone, it's gonna die. It's literally on life support at the moment. My phone's at 8% and it won't move unless I shut down the stream. Road trip, yes. I think I saw parts of Euro Trip. I didn't care for that one. No. I saw Road Trip. Euro Trip, I think was okay. Boat Trip was the one I didn't really care for. I may have to end this shortly because nature's calling and I am kind of being stubborn at the moment. So I don't really want to go. I don't want to go on the trip to the restroom. I don't want to end the stream. I'm okay for the moment if it fit. Hi, Colleen. You know, it's funny you should say that. There was one year that I was stuck back here because of a snowstorm. And I did have to use a bucket in the barn next to the security office. Use the snow to flush it away. But I don't want to go parties, Mommy. I don't want to go parties. Yeah, I was actually just talking about that. It see, it seems like, especially for me, when it comes to like the bigger YouTubers that I watch, I can't. If I hit their notification bell, it gives me an error message. But if I were just to go to Tiffany's channel and hit the notification, it would work fine. If I go to Roman Atwood, who's one of the bigger YouTubers, and hit his notification bell, I get an error message. I've tried that too. I've tried to do that with one of the bigger YouTubers, and it still did the same thing. I could subscribe, or support, but I couldn't hit the notification bell. And which stinks is Roman Atwood is one of my favorite ones, and he barely even shows up on my. He doesn't post every day like he used to, but I'm lucky if his stuff pops up in my feed. I don't think I rock. I'll give it a couple more minutes and then I'll end it, at least temporarily. But then again, it is 3 a.m., so. I want to try to get it at least to 225. Have a good night, Colleen. I'm not leaving yet. I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes. At least 5-10 minutes. They got me rolling. Got me riding dirty. They got me. "23 likes." It probably says 24, but yay! Susie, what's up, girl? What's up? Hit that like button. Eminem, hit that like button. Eminem Nation, I think I'm already supporting you. So thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Why am I hearing... What's this like an engine I heard? Am I up to 24 likes? Because I'm seeing 23. That's not a good joke. That's not a good joke. If you can remove that joke. No ethnic jokes in my streams, please. Thank you, sir. I try very careful not to, no matter how lighthearted it may be, I try never to put ethnicity or religion into any jokes if I can help it. $25. I see 24, but 25. Yay! Okay, here I'm from Boston. Okay, quick question. If I end the stream and start another one in about 10 minutes, will anybody be up to come for another one? Because I do have to go to the bathroom, but I can't. That's alright, it's just, I'm just a little, I've always been on the fence when it comes to, certain jokes when it, whether it's lighthearted or not, I don't, it's not even necessarily offensive to me. It's more just, I think about when people make certain types of ethnic jokes, I'm just like, I don't care if it's meant to be lighthearted or not, even if it's not meant to be offensive. I run a fine one. I'm in Boston. Nice. How far off from Boston? Well, see, the thing with me is because I do have family members that are of multiple, like, different backgrounds. I mean, I personally converted to Islam, so I've been Muslim since 2010. My brothers are part Spanish. Their fathers are from Peru. I've just had family and, I have friends that are from different ethnic backgrounds. Nice. I got a friend that lives up in Lowell. A couple of friends, actually. One of them comes in here every once in a while. I know it's 3 a.m. here, but if I were to end this stream, who would come back in like 10 minutes for a new stream? So I gotta run to the restroom and my phone is not charged enough for me to take it with me. And I even though I should just end the stream completely, I'm tired, so this is kind of keeping me awake. So, and I still gotta work. I still have work for the next 3 hours, so I'm not intending to stream that whole time, but I'm willing to come back on for a little longer. At least for another 20 minutes, half hour or something. Okay, cool. So let me end this for now. Let me run to the bathroom, and if I can, I'll come back on and say about 10 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes. Alright? In the meantime, let me end this properly. Thank you, everybody that's come in to show love and support. Notice I appreciate everybody. If you've made it to the end of the stream, post-stream, you're a boss. You're beautiful. Leave me a comment. I thank you. Know that we all deserve love and positivity in our lives to reach our dreams. I'll see you in the next video, probably in about 15 minutes. Until then, like, love, share, and inspire. Don't forget, love is everything. Eminem, come back to the next stream and we can talk about it. Much love all. Peace.